Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you steering control for a U-turn. This will be a simple driving lesson, so let's get right into the video. Now I'm going to be showing you how to do a U-turn, but the main focus of the video is steering control. So I'm going to be going over the safety things that you have to do as well, briefly, but the main idea is for steering. A U-turn is when you turn your car around in one swift motion that sort of looks like a U. It almost looks like an upside down U if you were to take an overhead view of it, okay? So you're going to be driving, obviously. The first step in doing a U-turn is pulling over. You always want to make sure you pull over and come to a complete stop before you do your U-turn. A lot of people will do it in motion. Not safe, not a good idea. Always pull over. So I'm going to approach this area right here, and I'm going to pull over. Now, this is just, the street kind of opens up, so it gives me the ability to do the U-turn here. So I'm steering, I'm signaling, doing my safety check, steering towards the side of the road, straightening the car out, coming to complete stop. I'm signaled towards the right side because I'm pulled over on the right side, okay? Now, I'm ready to do the U-turn. So I'm going to signal left now, do my safety checks, check in front of the car, check behind the car, do all of the safety checks that I said I would briefly outline. Everything that you need to do to make sure you're doing it safely. When you're ready to do the U-turn, this is how you steer for it. You actually take your steering wheel, you turn it all the way towards the left, away from the curb. The curb right now is on my right side, so I'm turning towards the left, which is away from the curb, all the way until the wheel can't turn anymore. You're going to start driving while holding the wheel in that position. And when using your estimation methods, when the time is right, you're going to release the steering wheel. So check this out, okay? We're making the U-turn. I'll make it slowly. And when I see that it makes sense to release the wheel, which is now, I'm going to release it. It's going to straighten itself out. And I'm going to hold the wheel again. Now we're driving directly down the other way on the road. Okay, I'm going to show you that one more time. There's essentially two parts to pulling over for steering and two parts to making the U-turn for steering. So there's four things that you got to know in total for steering for a U-turn. It's actually really easy, okay? So the first two parts are for pulling over, which is steer, after you do all the safety checks, steer towards the curb, straighten out. So I'm going to signal right over here, okay? And I'm going to do my safety checks, steer towards the curb, straighten the car out. So now I steered towards the curb, then I steered away to straighten the car out. That's the first part of steering for a U-turn. Next, I'm going to signal left, do all of my safety checks, you know, all of that kind of stuff, okay? When I'm ready to make the U-turn, the next two steps for steering are for the U-turn, which is steer all the way towards the left, release the brake pedal, accelerate ever so slightly after you do your safety checks, then use your estimation to do the next part, which is release the steering wheel. Now, as you can see right there, I kind of let the steering wheel slide between my hands, between the grip of my hands. The first time I completely released my hands because I wanted to show you what it looked like. But that time, that's really what it's gonna be looking like, really how you should do it. Let the steering wheel slide between the grips of your hands. Keep your hands on the wheel, but let the steering wheel slide between them. And that's basically it. That is steering control for a U-turn. It's actually really easy to do. The most important things are by far to do the appropriate safety checks when it comes to making a U-turn. But once you've done those safety checks, once you've completed the safety checks, it comes down to your steering. Steering for a U-turn is super easy. You know, it's very straightforward. There's not much to it. It's very binary. You turn the wheel all the way, you release it. There's not that much estimation to it, but it does take practice. So practice, and you'll be able to do it with ease in the future. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.